Everyone, Stacy Whiter here on behalf of Campus Mortgage with a three-part video series on the redesigned Uniform Residential Loan Application. Now, just a quick reminder before we get started, this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered legal advice or used in place of the CFPB or the Fannie Mae guidelines. Also, this video was issued on November 28th, 2017, and the information contained in this video is subject to change without notice. So let's take a look at the redesigned 1003. So in August of 2016, Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac released a redesigned application. Now, the current form that we're using has been in use for over 20 years, so there were a lot of updates that were needed. For instance, the government monitoring information needs to be updated to reflect the new 2018 HMDA changes. The URLA language must be in compliance with Regulation B, which is the protected applicant characteristics. We'll take a look at that a little bit later. Now, as they were redesigning the new 1003 and how it would look, there were a lot of contributors that had say and input into what the new 1003 would look like. So, for example, lenders, technology service providers, government housing agencies, industry groups, consumers, and the CFPB. The spirit behind the redesign was to ensure that it's updated for today's lending practices. It's easy to use and understand. Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac really felt like this new form is more user-friendly and makes it easier for the borrower to understand what they need to fill out. It also segments borrower and lender information. It removes obsolete fields and it aids lenders with data mapping. So the data mapping part is behind the scenes, of course, but the way this will be filled out will ensure that lenders are tracking all of the HMDA data they're supposed to be tracking. Now, in November of 2017, the CFPB issued a final approval regarding the applicant language preference questions. So they sort of gave it their seal of approval just this November to say that it does meet the Regulation B requirements. So when will this new application be available? It's kind of gone back and forth. At first, it seemed like it would be available immediately, but not required for everyone to use. Then it was saying that it's not going to be available to use until it's required. Well, here is what seems like the final guideline. The form does say it's not for current use, so lenders currently cannot use the new 1003. However, on September 26th, the announcement set the official effective date as July of 2019. Now, I know that seems like pretty far in advance, but once you see the form, you're going to understand why they're giving lenders so much time to adjust, because there's going to be a lot of adjustments that will need to be made system-wise in order to use this new form. Now, there is more information expected to come out and be published by Fannie and Freddie and potentially the CFPB by the end of 2017. But for now, this is when it's mandatory for all lenders, excuse me, to use the new 1003. So with this due date so far in advance, what should be done now? Well, as a lender, identify any information on the redesigned application that you're not currently collecting and start planning your processes for internal and external process changes. Also, visit the Fannie Mae website often for updates and training opportunities. They have a fantastic resource on there. As you can see here from this screenshot, they have a page specifically geared towards the upcoming new 1003. So you can see here at the top, they have URLA announcements, and then you'll notice anytime something new or something changes, they're putting that new word in red letters, which is very helpful. Also, they have fact sheets, instructions, design options to help lenders get ready. They also have online training courses, on-demand training courses. They have where you can actually view the 1003. You can see it in a static version or a dynamic version, which I'll show you here in the next two videos. You can also go to their frequently asked questions. We recommend that you go to that often because obviously it's going to change as the time gets closer. So this is a great resource for you. Definitely check it out. All right, that concludes part one of this three-part video series. Thanks so much for watching. For more tips and videos, please visit campusmortgage.org to look for their weekly mortgage video tips designed for all mortgage professionals, including underwriters, loan officers, processors, closers, and post-closers. Have a great day. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.